I mean, it's just all good, all good. So in all cases, and again, I'd work on the thyroid, I would work on the parathyroid, which is calcium utilization. That is an impact on the self and self-images and also on calcium utilizations and depressions and stuff. But then go to the adrenals. That's all your emotional band of all types. And also realize this person could have brought in some garbage from past lives or however you view that. For me, it's past lives. Soul's coming in, bringing some stuff with it. Going to dump some stuff. But detox is allowing soul to dump its other ball and chains that it's carrying around, as long as that soul is interested in growth and expansion. I've helped people that are schizophrenics and bipolars, and I've got them to a point. I remember a dentist's son, he loved to eat out of dumpsters and sleep on park benches, and so his dad was just had him in and out for years, in and out of these mental health places to help him, and he just couldn't help him. So he brought him into me, and I got him all cleaned up, and he's doing good, feeling good about himself and stuff. And I said, well, now you can go out and get yourself a job. You got a little apartment now. Get yourself a little job. You don't have to work much. You get you something, maybe get you a little cheap car, and you can drive around, have some fun that way. And I said, you don't have to eat out of dumpsters anymore. And he said, well, why? I enjoy eating out of dumpsters. I said, oh, I'm done. That's it. Okay, good. Have fun. Have a nice day. Because if you enjoy doing what you're doing, well, how can I help you? You got to want to change. Or there's nobody can help you. Thank you, Lucy Rose Petal. Woo-hoo! Beautiful. Thank you for that. Yeah, we don't have much of a place here, but when I first met Dr. Jensen, I went to his Health Valley Ranch, and by then he'd been up on the hill there, and I was amazed how small of a place he was in, and I said, Doc, I've kind of been in the same way, People think you have this big, huge business and all this, and just because you're worldwide and pump it out, and I respected Dr. Jensen, quite a spiritual soul. Every few nights they'd take him out of his body and take him to these cities where they trained him into crystal healing. He didn't know how that applied in this life, and I don't think it did. I think that was his next journey, and they were preparing him for that next journey. So I've talked with him since. He said, for me it was just walking across the street when I left my body. So neat stuff. People used to see Dr. Jensen hanging around my office. It was funny. But we always had a good bond, me and him. And it was more of a spiritual bond. It was good stuff. I love that. I love the spiritual bonds. Monica? Is that it? Thank you for the comment. Really, definitely thank you for the comment here. And you made a comment down here. To the water full of love. And I think, that's kind of how I see it too. You guys are good people, and thanks that, I'm glad you guys are having some vigorous conversations. I love that. You're all good brothers and sisters. You're all good souls, good friends, and so have fun with this and build yourself a set of strength and knowledge of this, and you're going to see, you're the warriors. You're going to carry the knowledge into this world that it needs so bad. So good work, all of you guys. Water full of love, all you guys. Really appreciate that. Someone asked me where in Portugal. Lisbon. Lisbon. That was fun. I really love the Portuguese people. Just a good breed of people. I really had a great time. I can't speak the language. I always had interpreters, but I'm used to having interpreters, so it's never a bother for me. But I loved it. I took Dr. Jensen over there one year with me, and it was a trip. He couldn't walk well, and so it was a trip, but we had a lot of fun. Dr. Jensen loved to travel the world anyway. You know what? I think I'm done, and I'm caught up to today, and so all I can say is that you guys are walking down the right road. Keep yourself empowered. Don't let anybody take your joy or disempower you. And I hope to continue these on a regular basis. I hope I can get your questions in a timely manner. But don't forget, if you come up with a problem or a question that you feel you need answered real quick, please call. Our lines are busy most of the time, so I apologize for that. But we want you well. We want you to learn this art and this science of detoxification, because it is the next adventure for this planet. Has to be. So, till we meet again, is that a cliche or something? But I love you all, and thank you so much, and have a great night. Bye-bye now. You know, Chris just showed me your video, Brandon Cintron, about me and that, and so good video. You know, you kind of look like David Blaine. Are you a magic man? So, yeah, thanks, Brandon. I mean, you're a good guy. I can tell by looking at you. You're sweet, got a nice look, got a real good soul here. So, yeah, you know what? You were hit it right on the head. Spiritually, I'm one of those guys that I work more like an eagle than a dove. I try to work like a dove, but there's a lot of years of a lot of fighting, so we can't have access to this. And unfortunately, it's like that, the battle, you know, like Michael, where you had in that movie Michael, and I can't remember what his name was, but he played the angel Michael, and he always went to battle, and but it's kind of that way. If you can be detached in that, that's the key. Just like you said, you have to be detached. Like little children, you know, you might have a bruiser day, and then you get up and go, yeah, all right, man, you know, and the love is back. And that's the way it really has to be there. John Travolta, yeah, that's him. Really, really good movie. I really like that. I love anything. We need more movies that tie the individual to the Supreme Being, and the love that gets, and the detachment that gets, and I really liked your video and the way you were saying that, and that's so true. I want this to be an educational site, a site for those serious-minded people that want to learn how to get well and also become healers and God-men and go out and do the same thing. So I try to keep this site as pure as possible in that way. And I really love the idea you guys are having another site that you guys are really getting into it with, and I love that. Chris is real interested in what site that might be, where you guys are, you know, getting together and having comments and stuff like that. I think that's great. I think it's a real learning experience. It'll hone this intellectualism and bring it back to simplicity, and that's what I see, Brandon, in your thoughts. And that's the way it needs to be. With the B12 controversy or any other controversy, these are people that shout out things that they don't understand or don't know. And we've just gotten so intellectual about things that this is almost too simple for the intellectual mind, and some of them will turn away. That's okay. You know, we're standing strong as spiritual beings and light givers, and we're here to give the love and the light. But also, if you don't want a piece of it, okay, I don't care. You know, you're on your own journey there. So good work, Brandon. I love the video. I love you, and all you guys out there doing such good work, okay? So my hat's off to all of you, including you, Brandon Cintron. All righty, bye-bye now.